Well, everybody, it's Thursday. We know that episode 2 of Monsters of God are coming out, so let's hopefully they don't get anything bad for our industry. Now, I listened to Eric Good and Jeremy McBride over on the Joe Rogan podcast, and don't let me get you started on Joe Rogan because you know what he thinks about us reptile people. Well, um, from what I've been hearing, I got actually my mind changed on the whole Monsters of God thing. Thought it was going to be bad. Now I'm actually thinking it's going to be pretty good. So, just about our history, when if it's about that, awesome. So, and Eric Good doesn't think that we're bad people. He said the reptile industry nowadays is actually really good, and they're nothing like they were back then. Back then, that was the history and all that. Not everybody back then was bad apples. I mean, yeah, so interesting podcast if you want to listen to it. That's going to be the only one I'm going to listen to for Joe Rogan. I don't like him at all. Never liked him, even when he did his TV show. So, just no. Alright, so, told y'all that my camera stuff is going to start getting different. There we go. I got me a holder. It goes on the tripod, and I glued this on for the mic. So, let me put the mic on. I'll show y'all. Okay, so there we go. It is designed to hold my mic on there, and yeah, the mouse is pretty dirty. So the mouse is mainly for whenever it is windy and all that, you still can hear. So yeah. Now, let me take this off and I'll show you what I did to it. Alright, so you see how the foot right here, this dude is on there. It's Gorilla Glued on there with contact cement basically. It's like E600 but Gorilla Glue style. So it's on there. I'm sure it'll come off if you pry it. Sweat running down my face. But that, and then that's just a foot that you just twist this collar and locks it down. What I like about this one is it has these threads in it, and you can tighten this down and then turn it. You can tighten that down, loosen it, however you want to do it. So yeah. Alright, so now the exciting part of this reptile room. You know that I've been working on this thing from basically the ground up. I have sweat, I have bled so much on this thing from jabbing screws through my hand, the screw slipping and the drill bit goes through my hand, bad splinters, you know the works. Had a raccoon get in here once, thought I got two. Elvira, well, Elvira is fine. And you know what, why am I talking like this? Hang on a sec. Alright, so let's hopefully I sound better with that boom mic going, just like off my GoPro. Sorry, just hiccup. And we're on the tripod and everything, so, and I'm in the wind, so it feels so good right here. So, we all know that this reptile building had a raccoon that got in, injured my super dwarf. She's doing 100% better, completely healed, and that sunlight is making me glow. So, and then I spent, 2 weeks looking for Elvira, and she happened to just get back in the reptile room, and and then I got me another retic because of a trade with the two baby Mangro pit vipers. So, and I got some other stuff out of that what actually got this floor done in here. So now the spray foam, I got the spray foam in. That's what this video is going to be about. Here's 6 cans. Here's 18 cans. Let's flip the camera around and let's get to unboxing this stuff. Alright, so we got the 18 and the 6 making 24 pieces, so, or 24 cans. So let's just go ahead and cut it. I don't know where my scissors are. My battle axe ain't sharp, so I'm using this. Okay, there. So we'll go with this one. 6 pairs of gloves, 1 mask, 1 suit. Hopefully that suit fits me. 1 pair of goggles, 6 nozzles, or like the straw things for the concentrated foam. I don't know what, 6 times the little nozzles, the ends that actually spreads it out. I don't know what these two are. but then one applicator gun, one cleaner, 18 big tall boys. Cuts up 360 boards per square feet. So AI said this thing worked. Okay, I'm hoping AI is correct. Really do. And this is the 6-pack. So 6 cans, 6 nozzles, 6. So you don't get the applicator gun in here. It's only in this one. So I'm going to open this one up because this has more. Well, this has basically the same exact stuff that's in here. So we're going to move that to the side. And actually, you want me to see you use this? No. I got something. How about that? Alright, let's open it with this. It's not sharp at all. Alright. It's a box within a box. Alright. Oh. Over there. So let's see. This has everything in it. So this is a 12-pack. Basically the same thing as that. So we'll keep that over there. And this. Alright. So thank you, dear valued customer. Cool. And there's their number. So I ordered this stuff from Kim2Go. Kim2Go is a wholesaler, but something messed up. And the only reason I'm not ever going to go back to Kim2Go is because they use AI to do the customer service stuff. You can't talk to a real person. So that's what sucks. So cool. And this is instructions right here. So, yeah. Clean and moist. So I need to make sure everything's clean, no dirt or anything's on it, nothing that makes this foam won't stick to. And moist. So I'm gonna get my spray misting nozzle and I'm gonna go through and spray each section before I foam it. Shake the spray foam can. Vigorously shake the spray foam can for 15 to 20 or 25 to 30 times to activate the formula. So it tells you how to do it. Applications and all. Adjust the flow. Oh, cool. So I want to check this out. So here's the cans that it is saying for. So this is no size like what you get in the department store. And this is fast insulation. It's a capsule style foam. Now I know this isn't the most exciting thing when it comes to reptiles, but this is a necessary thing we need. So if I want to make sure these animals live through the winter. So 12 to 18 inches away from it's basically about yay long, 45-degree angle. So yeah. Alright, cool. Nothing there. So it's all in this box. His is everything else. So here's the suit. Obviously, I know that's going to be the suit. Oh, I like the goggles. Man, I might be keeping these goggles if I keep them clean. Face mask, rubber gloves. I keep a box of rubber gloves with me. And this dude right here. So this is to adjust it. And then you just... Yeah. So you pull this trigger back, it pulls this, and allows it to flow through there. That is to open it, to close it. So I guess as long as you keep that closed, this thing won't, that foam will stay good. And here's the nozzle I was talking about. They go on top of there. You see, just push that down right there. Just push it down right there. And then that's going to spray it. Give it the wide foam pattern. And then this is the one can to clean it once you're done. So foam cleaning gun, so you can clean this thing once you're all done. And then I have a bunch of these that's for like if I want to do a hole where I need like big gaps like what you get in the store. So I'm not using that. This strictly is going to go for the ceiling and the walls. I'm not using it for the floor or nothing like that. I'll go get the big gap foam from Walmart and I'll do it that way. But yeah. Now, if I use this company again, I'm going to go straight through the company. I'm not going through Kim to go. That's just it. So, I want to check these goggles out. These things look pretty cool. They're cheaply made, but hey, they're cool. They go over my glasses. The place my glasses in a little bit kind of hurt, but these things would be great if you're like sandblasting. I do a little bit of sandblasting, not like industrial or nothing like that. That's when I work on my cars, because I get classics all the time. And yeah. Or if you're doing something just like lightly particles in your eyes, they seal around your face pretty good.
Okay, so today is the day. I got off work early and we get to do this stuff now.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and just clean this up and all that stuff in this damn room. All the stuff down here, like the glass, that, this, that, and that, is coming out. And then we get to move the 20 gallons out, take all that wall down, basically off the wall, and then we're going to start foaming. I've got to put the chute on, this chute, hopefully it fits, and then we get to go and we get to, start foaming. I want to see if I can get down with the foam today, and to see if we can get how far we can get. If we can get pretty far and not have no issues, that'd be good. Now I do know why am I talking like that? Okay, I know I'm going to have to buy new foam. Okay, 24 cans is not going to do it for this room. I thought it was going to. It's what I get for following AI, but actually doing the math myself, I found out nope, I'm going to need more foam. So I don't think I'm going to be able to order it right now. We'll have to wait and see, and see how bills and my son's birthday and stuff like that goes, because we got to pay for all that. And then if I can swing it, then I'll order another 24 pack of foam, because I came up with 48 cans should do it based on the square footage. I'm at 900 square feet, so to do that it's 48 cans by 20, because this will get 430, like 408, 60 feet by 24. So we're just going to go at it and just see what we can do. So alright, time to start taking. Okay, so the suit does not fit. Okay, that sucked. So, shaking this thing up, activating it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put the nozzle on this thing. So that one over there. This nozzle is gonna go right on that. Just like that. Now, it's the first time ever spray foaming. So, okay, lid's off. I said to twist on there. Okay, so, yep, that's on there. Yep, 28 inches, 45-degree angle. All right, well, here we go. Alright, so that's going to be the first layer of spray foam right there. And yeah, I need more cans. I need a lot more cans. Now, I get why you're supposed to wear the suit, because that stuff splatters everywhere. Sucks the suit didn't fit me. I guess I'm going to say this shirt does bye-bye, and I got to clean it all off my hands, arms, stuff like that. Good thing is I'm sweaty, so maybe it's not going to be that bad getting off me. But, alright. So this side was the first side I did, as you guys saw. Put the camera around. So this is the first side that I did. It's on there. Now there are some holes still in this. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a few cans of the Gap foam that I got you can get from Walmart, And we're going to just go and touch up the little bit that I do see, because there's just little here and there. It's not completely sealed. Some areas are bigger than the others, but it's nothing like what it was, as you can tell all through there. Now this is still really wet over here. Well, not too bad. Well, that's tacky. I ain't touching that, 'cause I just sprayed all that. So it's still swelling up. Because at first I was thinking, oh crap, this thing's not swelling, but it's actually swelling up pretty good. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna go and have dinner. I'm gonna let this set before I start moving cages back around it. I don't really care what the bottom of the floor looks, okay? I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can. So, got this stuff all right here. I really don't care. I don't care really about it because cages are gonna be backed up against this. So, now this stuff does climb, and it's actually denser over here. Wow. Still be able to move the wall, which of course you can. But dude, that's actually on there good. So, sucks, 24 cans, didn't get out there to go a lot further than that. But hey, it is what it is. Game plans kind of changed for the roof. I think I am going to put foam boards up there. Just buy like 2 at a time each week and just go through there. I will get the gap foam and I will go through the very top and spray it where the holes are. And then we'll put the insulation up there. So therefore that, and then we'll do the spray foam just for the walls. So I just need one more 24 pack of spray foam to do that side of the wall, and then the very front here, because the back is basically done. Again, I'm going to have to get some gap foam and go through there and just spray a little bit I can. I did save the applicator gun. I cleaned it, so I am able to at least go to the department store and buy 1 can of it. Yeah, it's more expensive than buying a bulk of it, but hey, just 1 can, I could actually get it, go pretty far with it. So I do need to come through there with gap foam and just do that with the nozzle up there. And yeah, so I see one area that's pretty obvious right here. Yeah, I'm putting my finger to there. So that needs to be filled up. So what's cool is I can go outside and do it. Now some of this did sprinkle outside, just lightly. Wasn't nothing else. So yeah, a little bit right there. You see coming out. You see a little speckled here and there. It did speckle outside. Oh, my Jack Daniels cut it. But this stuff's going to come off real easy. So just take a razor to it. So yeah, it did make a mess out here. So basically I got from here all the way to the other side, all the way up to that window. So yeah, 24 more packs, cans will get the sides all done. So that's good. That's really good. And now I can actually start cleaning up a bit, because I'll get this wall completely done, because if I do anything, it'll be from the outside in, because I'll be able to put the nozzle in and just spray it a little bit. Now this might actually seal up even more because it is it's expanding, so I didn't get as much there. Sucks. I still, yeah, there's, right, some of it I didn't get because I kept running out. I literally used every single can that I got. Now that, I'm just going to put a border out there and seal that up and then foam over that. But we are locking down in here, and I can tell a difference already in the sound quality in here. It doesn't echo. It actually looks good. Now it sucks as yes, I got this, dude. Wasn't really originally planning on it. You know, I might just be able to fix that real quickly and be good to go. And I was hoping I could encase this into the foam. So, but yeah. So Savannah's right there. She's gonna go over there. Exotics are going, and subtropical is gonna go over here and get arranged. So Ozzy's right here. he's literally just going to be pushed right here because I'll build his cage again. It's all going right here. This is going to have to move. That's all exotic. That got to come over here too. So I got a lot of work. This thing is a complete mess. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Okay. It's been back-breaking, but I'm getting it done. This did close up a little bit more. I just got little tiny holes here and there, so I'll be able to fix that real easy. I do have to go this whole thing right here because I messed up there, but again, no big deal. So, desert. 2 tropicals right there. They need to come over to here. I need to clear a pathway over to do that. Then I got the deserts over here and then the other ones in the 20 gallons. That come over here. He's tropical. That's tropical. That's subtropic because eastern United States. And then little Burmese down there, so that gets to come over here too. So, and then take the 20 gallon, stick it over there. That's going to move further down because I've already been making room here for Ozzy's cage. You know, my 14-foot Burmese python. He has that 8 foot by, it's 4 feet wide, 6 feet tall, 8 feet long. So it's going to cover most of back here up. So yeah. And then he's in this cage right now, which will soon be the Savannah Monitor's cage. So that's actually going to go over there eventually. And then get another 4-footer right here. A 40 gallon is going to set somewhere in here. So, because I'm getting another animal. So that's going to be in next month. But yeah, slowly getting together. I got the 6-foot cage too I got to think about that's out there, and that other 4-footer. Honestly, I wish the 4-footer would fit on top of that. I can just take that and stack it on top of that one right there. I stick that, I don't know, I'll measure to see if the 8-footer, this is supposedly 8 feet tall, so it might be right there at the edge. So we'll see. Okay, so far here's what it looks like. Still a freaking mess, but we're slowly getting to where I want it to be. I decided to move Ozzy's big tank over here because it'll give me room instead of fighting with this tank back there and snake it around this. I'll just leave it there, and the Savannah Monitor can just go in there. So Ozzy's tank's gonna go setting back there, and then I might actually divide that up because that's 12 feet. So I might actually go with 6 by 6 by 4, and then have 2 of them because I'll have a retic here soon, in about a year or so, that needs a bigger cage. So I might just do that, thinking in the future right now. So do that. That cage, those cages need to come up. I think that's good right where it's at. The heater is actually going to go over here, and then the future 40 gallon is going to set there. The 6-footer is going to go right here, and then ultimately, where's the tape measure? All right. Let's go. Oh. Well, didn't want to do that, but I'll do that. Let's go up with it to the very back. Okay. Alright, let's see. Right about there. Yeah, we're not there. We're 43 inches there. So, I cannot stack the 8-footer on there. But what I can do is this. That tank right there is actually going to go on the bottom stand of the 40 gallon because I built a 40 gallon to hold 2 40 gallons. So that's going to go partly on the bottom, and then what I'll do, I'll take one of those cages and I'll stack them on top of here because I've got another one of my braces, and then I'll take the other one and I'll bring that 4x4x2 in and stack that on top just like I did with this. And I actually plan on putting the brace underneath here, so I'll do that there, so it kind of looks like that. Even that needs to be lined up. Okay, I am absolutely exhausted because got up early this morning, went to work, I came home and went straight to work, moving all the stuff and rearranging it. So the end of this video, we'll be having this reptile room back up and running with the lights on and everything. So until then, we'll keep at it. But for today, I am done. These reptiles will be just fine going tonight without any lights because it's warm in here. It is absolutely freaking warm. I actually have a thermometer over here that can tell me the ambient temperature. Right now, if you read that backwards, 23% humidity on top of this cage right here, and it says 100 degrees right now. So it's freaking hot. I have a fan going in here to circulate air. So, and tonight it'll drop down to the 70s. So it'll be, or the low 80s. So it'll be good. So I gotta go through here, make sure cages are all shut, because moving cages around, they can open up. So of course that's gonna be done because take the key out. That's the rattlesnakes cage. The little worms is good. These are all good. I checked them already. Good. Good. That's locked. They're good. The retics, they're good. And this is the only one that has the light on right now because I'm just testing it out to see. So my chameleon's cage. Yeah, I think it'd be really good holding humidity right in there. So, yeah, and again, big boy is right here. The carpet python, the poplin's good. Actually, that's locked. I did get a hole in it, so I had to tape it for now. I'll fix it tomorrow. There's nothing in there. All these are good. Locked. Baby balls are good. So, they're good there. And also, if you look up there, this thing is braced to there. I might actually put another brace right there. I have another one. Might do that tomorrow. But I want to make sure that 40-gallon stand's going to fit right there. And then heater goes there. 6-footer's going to go there. That tank's going to go on top of, or no, 4-footer's going over there. And then good things. Like I said, we're not done yet. We still got a lot to do. But for now, I'm done. Oh god, that sounded bright. I will get out here first thing in the morning, and I'll get to working on getting this all cleaned up, get everything working, get the irrigation lines working, everybody going. So yeah, this is something I do every damn time. I always, for some reason, my ADHD mind says just get 8 bolts. I need 16 total to put the other caster wheels on. So we're about to go have lunch, so I'll go by Lowe's and grab 8 more bolts, 16 more washers, and 8 more nuts for these caster wheels to go on. And then this is going to go in the reptile room. This is the 6-footer. We're going to go ahead and paint it in the reptile room. Put some paper down, make sure I don't get anything anywhere. We'll paint it, and we'll put the tracks and everything back in the glass too, and all the wood. I do not have the background. I did not buy the background because we've been busy doing everything else. So yeah. Now let me show you so far in this reptile room of how things are going. Alright, so here we go. This is everything. Bob's kind of out moving around. I got some shed and some cages I need to get out. So, but this is going to scoot. What's nice is I got this mounted right here directly in the middle of everything, so hopefully it produces heat all around. I did not spray foam none of this because I ran out, so that's going to be the next agenda. You see some black. I've been spraying some rubber on there to see if maybe I sealed some holes up, but yeah, I ended up just going to get these cans of gap foam and just slowly go over it. So this is completely all covered over here, so we're good there. So I'll start going through there and start doing that with everything else, and to get stuff just to seal those holes up. I am going to be buying more cans, another pack of spray foam, so I am going to do that so I can do this whole side. But okay, so how we're doing everything is this is going to be left open because I'm going to put 2 big cages here. I'm going to put 2 6x6x4 deep cages here, because one's going to be for Ozzy. I'm going to cut his cage out from 8 feet to 6. I know I'm going to, yeah, it's still going to be bigger than that, and it's going to be taller too. So yeah, well, actually it's not going to be taller because he didn't use the full extent of it, so there's dead space in it, so I'm going to modify it. So the other one's going to be for the future Elvira's cage. That's going to go right there because she is going to get bigger, so I need to make sure I have room for her. I got the water line connected from that dude down there. I got it all connected, piped over there to them, and piped over here to there, all through here, then coming over here, because the 2 cages I can just cut them and send them back. And then I got these 2 hooked up, so now that one's the only one that's left to do. So yeah, it has been a mess. I've been just carefully doing all this stuff. Still got a lot of knickknacks and stuff down and hanging stuff up, creating it. But yeah, you see though what I'm talking about. Okay, like for instance, you see here, you don't see the foam at all because these cages are covering up. Well, the 6-footer is going to go right there, so you're not going to see none of that. You're only going to see the top. So I need to cut and fill that up. This, since you can see the whole backing of it, I'm just going to put one big old sheet over this, because you can see back behind those cages unless I paint them on the back. But I'll do that. I am coming back with gap foam. I am filling those voids up with just gap foam. Just screw it, just do that. So yeah, I can tell it is a little cooler in here, so I guess this shit's working. I don't know for sure, but I don't have all these lights hooked up yet. We're about to go have lunch, so, but those lights are on. I got these plugged in. It's just I don't have extension cords running to them, because this is why I want to run another plug-in setup. Plug-in's actually behind there, but I want to run another one of these setups over here, so when we have our own electrics running for our camper, I can send 2 heavy-duty extension cords over. One connects to here, one connects to here. They're on their own breakers, and I'll be able to control this side, and then I control this side on separate circuit systems. So that's the idea. Also, look at this. You see that metal piece of metal up there? That dude right there? Well, that's allowing this. Oh, that still moved. This is not coming down. So that made it nice and tough up there, so it is not going to fall. And this actually rests really good. My caster wheels are extremely heavy duty. I love these caster wheels. Now I got some in this box. Yeah, these caster wheels, I get them off Amazon. These things are rated extremely heavy duty. They're ball bearing. I like the color of them. You can get them in almost any color. So they slide super easy. I was able to slide this big old cage with just one hand. So I just had to make sure I didn't hit anything. So yeah. Alright, you see how it all looks? Well, basically this is the flow of it so far. Now, like I said, back here is going to kind of look weird until we get Ozzy's tank back in here, and we build the tank for the adult, or not the adult, sub-adult Elvira. So, and again, Elvira, I'll tell you at the end of Elvira's future cage when she is an adult the rest of her life in. But I got to go through here now and fill everybody's water up. Got to get your light hooked up. That's one I don't. It's still working, and I'm still not going to be done fully with everything because, again, no foam back there. And I got to go back over this with some foam. So, good thing is everything's on casters. Not that yet. So the idea is we're going to get the 40-gallon stand. And we're going to put that 40-gallon for the future animal in here. I almost just said it. Right here. And then the Nile monitors, little 40-gallon, will go there also because it hold 2 of them. And then we're going to take the timber rattlesnakes cage, we're going to put it up there, and then we'll get caster wheels for this, and then we'll put it here, and then we'll take the little berms cage, put it on top, and then that will open this back up. My little podcasting table is going to move, that's all going to move, so therefore the cages can be there. It's already measured a little over 4 feet, perfect on both sides, so we're good. So this one I'll paint later on. I'm just too exhausted right now, and I don't want this video to be longer than what it is. So got that. Now as you see that up there, because you can see that I don't care to cover all the way down to the ground, because this is covering most of it just up there. So I still got a lot to do, but we got it basically good for today. So let's come back and water everybody. Some animals got to eat because I got some food for them. The both colubrids did, the baby ball pythons did, the Nile did, the female ball python. The retics did not because they didn't want anything. The carpet definitely ate, and then the female Burmese did. So I got to get food for everybody else. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna rearrange a few more stuff over here. I got to get some light bulbs and stuff like that. Yeah, just lost. I got my gun safe and my deer mounts over here now, finally out of storage. So they're over here. All my rifles and shotgun and assault rifles in there, and pistols and stuff like that. So yeah. And again, I still got to go through all this. Got to get a magazine rack for my magazines. Alright, so that's going to be it on this episode of building this reptile room. Now, like I said, I got half of it spray foamed. I actually went through with a few cans of just normal GAT foam and just lightly squeezed on the trigger and went through all of the open spaces that the spray foam for the insulation did not get. As you can see, I just didn't have enough to do all that back there, and you see I was trying to spray with rubber and it did not work. So trying things out. So I'll do that. Now I do need to get another probably 24 and probably just a few more cans of that, so maybe 28, 30 maybe, and just go over that one more time and then start from here all the way up past there and the doors. So hopefully I can get that done here in a few weeks, maybe in the next few videos. And then but before that, I do got to put a plug in on this side of the room so I can run 2 heavy-duty extension cords to both sides of the room and connect to both sides of the cages, so I'm not running off one extension cord or a bus line, kind of like I'm doing right now, because I don't want to overheat anybody. Because once we get our own electric out to our camper instead of piggybacking off my in-laws, then I'm turning everybody on, because we'll have AC in here so we can control the temperature, and then we can turn everybody's on UVB, UVA, humidifiers. And humidifiers, I don't know if I want to go with these little humidifiers or if I want to build one big humidifier and just run one big pipe and little pipes to everybody. I don't know what I really want to do, so we'll figure that out down the road. So yeah. And also, like I said, I do got my gun safe here, but I'm not an average gun collector whatsoever. I just like to have a few and call it good. There's only one other I want, is a cannon, and that's that's it. Because who does not want a cannon? Just shoot it off and all. And yes, I used to deer hunt a lot. Now I really don't, because I don't have time, because I got my reptiles. I got kids, work, all this other stuff. Just kind of got in the way, so I don't have time to go deer hunting. So I just have not in the last few years, probably 10. So yeah, I will tell you this, it does not have a breeze in here like it used to. It already feels more denser. So once I do this side, it's gonna be really dense, really soundproofed and all. So yeah, and don't worry, I'll make sure I get everything. Now the roof right above me, I'm thinking about just going through and where the 2 pieces meet, take some gap foam and just go, yeah, just down it. And then I'm going to just patch the little holes up because there's little pinholes here and there. Not too many. Just go fill them up with caulking glue or caulking, and then I'm gonna go get. I gotta research. I think 1/2 inch styrofoam 4x8 sheets will work great. Can I get that stuff for $13 a sheet? Won't take that many sheets to go boom, 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 boom. I think it'll be cheaper than spray foam, and I think that'd be good. There's nowhere near as many holes like my walls have because it's not made out of pallets, as you can tell. It's made out of tin. So to do that, insulate the roof. Then I need to put not insulation. I need to put ventilation in because the heater is right behind the camera. I put it in the middle of the room because it's equal space between every cage, and it's in the middle, so hopefully it distributes the heat all around the room. The only thing is, I have to take my short 6-foot propane line off. I can actually use that on a camper because we had to replace that one anyways. And then I can go and get, let's say, a 20-foot propane line and snake that out, and then just lift one of these boards up, snake it out, and hook it to the propane tank that's outside. So, boom. I think we got a game plan. They are calling a small cold front today, so I wanted to make sure I got everything in case it did rain. So because it's not going to rain nowhere near as much to get everything soaked in here, just maybe a little drop here and there. But yeah, so I'm good on that. I got the cages in. I got the 2 there of wood that I've been working on because the rain got on them. The stuff that I put on them might get ruined. I'll get those painted, so the next time y'all see next video, we'll be painting the 6-foot, getting the 4-foot painted, and getting the background in the 6-foot, maybe get the background in the 4-footer, putting the glass and everything and the wood in there, and then turning Elvira loose in there with the bedding and all that stuff. The 4-footer, I still got to get glass ordered for that thing because it broke on me, so that's another $70, $80, so that might be a while from now. There's other things that are more important to get that done. Then the smaller retic lemon drop is going to go off in the 4-footer. So, and then my super dwarf will stay in the other 4-footer. So I was going to stack the 4-footers, but with the 4-inch caster wheels, it makes it over the limit to be able to put them on top of each other. I don't have the room up there, so it's going to stay exactly how it is. And yeah, so until next time, guys, slowly this building is getting done. I was hoping I'd get it done in this video, but I don't have enough material. So I'll be back with more material. I'm exhausted. I just want to go jump in ice water. Yeah. Until next time, guys. We will catch you on the next one. Support US Ark. Hopefully the Monster of God does not destroy the reptile hobby, which I don't think it's going to. I think it's a good history lesson. But until next time, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.